think sex is such a grown-up thing, you know, and it's for mature people. You feel older, like, you know, like I want to feel older. Like, well, my brother's in college and they have sex all the time, and so I think, you know, it'll be cool if I did. And I know, like, groups of people just from my church and stuff, kids that are starting alcohol, drugs, and sex especially. I mean, even before junior high, they start trying things that they shouldn't think about even until marriage. And unfortunately, it's because, you know, in our society, we've almost said, hey, it's okay to have sex before marriage.
It's really easy to feel like it's stupid to be innocent. It's just the pressure not to be a kid anymore.
Help me out, God, I need a little something.
And growing up, I always heard this, you know, I was never the girl that guys wanted to date. I was the girl that guys wanted to marry. But you know what, that's not so bad. And sexy shouldn't be a girl. There's no reason to dress and act that way if you're young. I just feel like that word shouldn't even be used for us single girls. If I'm trying to be sexy, then what am I trying to make guys think of me? What do I want from them? And I'm just teasing. And then I'm asking to be treated with disrespect. As many friends as I have that made those mistakes, never did one of them tell me that they were glad they did it. And that honestly you go away from it feeling completely empty and useless and embarrassed, and you do more of it because you figure, I'm already ruined. I've had people say that to me, you know, I'm no good anymore. What guy's gonna want me someday if, you know, I try to find a good guy, he's not gonna want me. I'm used, you know. And I think so many times girls feel like that physical intimacy is gonna make a guy love them at 14 or 15.
Everybody needs to belong somewhere.
And it's hard to think about all those things because nobody's really telling you to think about that. They're just telling you to think about what'll feel good and what everybody else that you know is doing. Go to 1 Corinthians 13 to know what love is. And love is not jealous or selfish. Love wouldn't have anything to do with a relationship like that out of marriage. And if we would value love, mirroring it from him and how he loves us, and that he would actually send his son to die for us because of love, then how can you think that this guy who's pushing you to be physical and to make yourself feel just wrong and dirty, how can that possibly feel like love?
A really big struggle that I've had in the past few years is just with modesty. And modesty to me was when I would change the way that I looked, be it clothes or makeup or anything, to where I would change what I looked like to be accepted by other people or other guys or other girls, to where I would get attention. High school girls, their looks always looked so effortless to me. Looking at them, it looked like they always had cool shirts on, and they always had tight jeans and high heels and lots of makeup, and their hair was always done. And my mom wouldn't even let me wear makeup until I was a freshman, and it just looked like if I could just be like that, I think people would like me more. My parents never really bought me immodest clothing or anything, but I would alter it the way that I thought that the world would want me to look. Like cutting clothes. Whenever I'd go shopping with my mom, I would often try to buy shirts that were a size too small or a size and a half too small, and she would usually refuse, and so I'd have to justify and argue with her and tell her that, oh, I won't wash it, I won't shrink it, I'll hand wash it, you can do the laundry or something like that. And I would usually just do the laundry myself at night, dry it on high so it would be as small as possible. I wanted attention from guys because I was on the cheerleading squad in 8th grade, and all the other cheerleaders, I don't know, they all just seemed better looking than I did. They had cuter haircuts, and I just felt like I needed to be more like them. And I saw them, they all had boyfriends, and they all went out to the movies all the time. I don't know, I just started to feel like I didn't fit in. I didn't have the clothes, I didn't have the makeup, I didn't have the cute hair. I had straight across bangs and short, wavy, weird hair. I just didn't look like everyone else, and I thought that was a bad thing. I realize now that no girl should ever be wanted for that. It's shallow and petty, and I started to see like how destructive what I was doing was. Like, it seemed really small to me at the time, but looking back, it just seemed like it was a huge deal.